everyone, welcome to another episode on the Kingdom Talk, and I'm very sure you were blessed by the previous episode we had. So today is going to be another amazing time in the presence of God, and I'm Akinade, Oluwadamilola, happy girl. The Kingdom Talk is a Christian-based program sent to enlighten people about the spiritual perspective to the issues of life. So today on Kingdom Talk, we have a very amazing and special person with us today in person of Bro Alabi Olumide Samuel.
Glory to God. Thanks for having me. I do not take it for granted. I'm grateful.
Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Thank you for coming, and you are welcome once again to the Kingdom
Thanks
Talk.
a lot, ma.
Thank you very much, sir. So today on the Kingdom Talk, we'll be dissecting the topic, the spiritual essence of sounds and songs. So in when we were in secondary school, when we were in school, we were taught that music is just the combination of sounds to be combination of sounds that are pleasant to the ear. Then we talked about noise, when noise are just sounds that are not pleasant to the ear. So music generally that we were taught then was like, okay, it has to be pleasant to the ear, and sounds, combination of beats that are pleasant to the ear. So today we want to know if there is actually anything spiritual about words coming together to give us lyrics, about beats coming together to give us sounds. Like, is there anything spiritual about these words we put together? Is there anything spiritual about these beats we put together? So would direct the question to our guest for the day. What is it about music? Are they just words coming together? Are they just sounds coming together, or beats coming together just for the pleasantry of the ear?
Hallelujah. Okay, basically, music and sound is beyond just putting words together or putting beats together to form a particular course of sounds that are pleasing to the heart. Generally, from the scriptures, you could see from the book of Genesis chapter 4 where sound and music originated from. I was one of the descendants of Cain. Now he created that economy by wanting to create a system away from God. So that was what Cain did, and that was the first time the Bible spoke about it was like the father of all those that played a particular kind of instrument. So that was as far as the Bible is concerned, that was the origin of, but he did it away from. So as far as I'm concerned and scripture is concerned, music is beyond putting beats together. Is a system. Is everything about music is spiritual. Actually, it's spiritual. When I see music, I see priesthood. When I see music, I see priesthood. So music is beyond. So you will notice later in the Bible when we would come into full-time music was in the era of David, yes, and those set of people that he employed as musicians were priests. So you are first a priest before you are a musician, as far as David was concerned. So the initial person that started it too, they started it from creating a system, an economy. The Bible said Cain went to build his own city. So that was where that one originated from. So it was a system that was void of God, away from God originally. So when David would erect that platform again, like full time, he opted for a particular set of people, and they were priests. So whenever I see music, whenever I hear about music, sounds and everything, I see priesthood. I see priesthood. There's everything about music is spiritual to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. So music is spiritual.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, thank you very much for that. So is that the reason why we have people now, we have this thing that, okay, I'm so hungry, like if I'm so hungry and I want to just listen to music to calm down my nerves, like I want to sleep, okay, let me just listen to more music and sleep will come. I feel like I'm so disturbed, let me just listen to the music and I'll just be relaxed. So what's the correlation between all these things, like you wanting to get a sleep, you wanting to get relaxed, you wanting to be pleased with music? Like, is it that it's music that brings this peace to us?
Actually, in the real sense, just like I said initially, I see everything about music is spiritual. You would notice when I spoke, I said music. When I see music, when I hear of music, I think of priesthood. So you notice David in the book of Psalms said at a point, we know the book of Psalms generally to be songs in particular. So you notice at the point David was saying my heart. He said he was speaking to his heart. He said his heart should not fret. So you see, it was a song. So I feel all these particular sets of people that do all this, they actually have a motive. They are not just normal people do the normal people don't do sounds. Just like I said, they are priests. So every kind of music has its own. It has its own job work description. There are particular sets of music. Just like you said, somebody would. I heard someone say at the point, and I said, if he wants you to sleep, he has a kind of sound you play. What do you say about that? You understand what I'm saying? He said if he wants you to rejoice, he has a kind of sound you play. So what is he trying to tell you? He can control your mood and your activities on by pulling some particular strings on a sound instrument. So I see this, they are deliberate activities. Do you understand what I'm saying? Though some people have not really understood what they are doing, and they just think we can just pick any instruments and just do whatever. But music is a deliberate activity. Those that originally started music, they had him, they had what they wanted to do. You hear God and Moses, and God speaking to Moses in the book of Leviticus. Now he said once they hear the sound of the trumpet, they didn't need to tell them
what to do.
They didn't need to tell them what to do. Once they hear the sound of the trumpet, they have schooled their hearts. You understand? They have studied. You could hear in other places too. Like those men have studied the texture of human this thing. So they know what string to pull. So music is actually a very, very powerful. A very powerful instrument. Like I see it as a gateway in the spirit. You can open through music. You can bring whatever thing you want to bring in. It's very easy. Those things that we have been trying to remove from the church, and those things we are trying to enforce. If the devil wants to reach our church today, it's very easy through music, as we can see currently everywhere. So that's it, man.
Wow, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
So even can music come to represent like, you know, there are sometimes that when we pray, we don't know, we are short of words, we don't know what to say, and the next thing we want to express ourselves with is with songs, is with music. Like, is it actually okay for us to actually bring our expressions, like this, like our hearts to God through songs, through music? Like, we don't know, we are short of words, so the next thing we do is just like singing. I don't know.
Okay, as regards that, obviously, just like I said earlier, those that originated all these things, those are into these things we call music and sounds. They are deliberate sets of, you understand, they are deliberate personas. So now, just like I said, every particular kind of music has, you understand what I'm saying, it has an operation. It's appealing to the heart in a particular way. You understand? So when you are in a posture, you understand, there's a posture you are presently. When you begin to pray, you don't necessarily need to start looking for songs. You understand? David was saying at a point in his life, he said, as the deer panted for the waters, so my soul longed after you. He was expressing himself via sounds. At some point in our life, we don't have words to express our desires, our griefs, our everything. But those songs are tools in those seasons. That's how you notice, you listen to some songs and even you want to cry. Trace the song to its origin. The person that composed or downloaded that song was in a very sad state at that point. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say in essence is that songs don't just come. People write some songs in their down states. You understand?
Yes, sir.
There are some particular sets of people I know, whenever they are down, like that's when they just songs begin to flow. So whenever you hear some song, when you are listening to them and you're just excited and there's a flow of joy, you could know how that person was. You could hear some particular sets of songs, they are you understand, a revelational song. So songs indicate a particular thing. So it is not an aberration, neither is it an error that you just go to prayer and you just feel down and you don't know how to express yourself. And the songs just keep coming. You just know it sometimes. As you sing those songs, you cry. As you sing those songs, you cry. So.
And I feel like music or sounds or songs bring us into journeys. Like, they bring us into journeys. Like, when we sing, like, we journey into some dimensions in the spirit. I don't know.
Okay. I very well do understand that. Yes, songs are not just for singing sake. You know, I've been repeating that again and again. Every sound has the ability to take you to where it came from. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, every sound, if you follow every sound, it has the ability to take you back to where the sound came from. So what I'm saying is, if you sing a song and you follow it, whether it's from God or whether it's from the other parts, every song has the ability to take you back. It's like a vehicle. it's coming from somewhere. So the spirit responsible for that sound has the ability via that vehicle of that sound to return you back
to the
to where you came
source
exactly.
of it.
So when we follow a song, it's taking us to a place. It's taking us to a place.
So now when we follow songs, we actually join to the source of the song. Wow. Thank you very much for that. So we'll be having another section of the spiritual essence of sounds and music. We are going to be having a part 2 of this. So this is going to be the end of this episode, and I hope you were blessed by this episode. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for shedding light on this. Thank you so much, sir. So I hope you were blessed by the little you have actually listened to. We'll be having a part 2, so please watch out for the part 2 of the spiritual essence of sounds and songs. Thank you, and please don't forget to share, like, and comment, and also follow us on our social media handles on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook at Ashwadura TV and Seraph Studios. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
There is a place, my heart cries out for love.